You ready to do this, girl?
I'm ready. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, girl.
Cool.
Did you hit continue this time?
Yeah, I did. I made sure to do it this time. Excuse me. Lit effigies will scare enemies away from your camp. Good to know.
Oh my god. I'm the lit effigy, I guess.
Well, yes, you are. You lit AF,
still on fire.
girl.
I'm still in a... Okay. It appears you have to go in the water deep enough. You're cold and wet, build a fire to get dry. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, it said I appeared to stay on fire as long as my weapon was still out. But if you go in the water deep enough, like the weapon goes away, and like
When you get in
your
the water
hand,
for, like,
swimming hands pop up.
Yeah.
Then the fire went out.
Okay. Well, we saved before we went to sleep, so we should probably hit the hay, girlfriend.
What is this thing you started over here?
A garden. I just want to see what we can do with it. Best way to learn what stuff do is to build it.
I guess.
Nap time. Let's cuddle up for warmth, sugar bear. Ah, another great morning camping.
A bear ate my tent. It ate everything except these condoms. All right. So I'm hungry and I'm thirsty.
I had a little something to eat.
Man, there are just perpetual turtles to eat here, so...
I didn't know if that would be fixed once it got out of early access, but I remember that survived. It's because I could just continue to eat turtles.
Now, why does this look like a trophy when you hit E? Like, that the head is your trophy?
Maybe it goes on the effigies? I was just...
Okay,
I
either
don't
way,
know, though.
I'm going to cook this turtle, but while it's cooking...
We should go get water.
Well, I'm going to go... I just put 2 turtles in the fire, one for you and one for me. I'm going to go check
yes.
our drying rack and see if this... It still just says raw lizard edible.
I don't know. Maybe it just takes a long time. I mean, it takes a long time to build jerky, to make jerky
Okay, raw
anyways.
meat spoil, drop.
Hey, you never know when we might need that.
Okay, these are both edible, so I'm going to put them back on the drying rack.
They're both edible?
Yeah, I threw the spoiled one away.
There were 2 spoiled ones.
Yeah, but we ate some of that stuff before. Maybe we accidentally ate the spoiled one.
Well, I put 2 spoiled ones on there. So maybe it does take spoiled meat
now
and
all
dry
4
it.
of these. Now all 4 of these say spoiled.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know. And it won't let me drop 2 of them for some reason.
Okay, well, I'm going to try something for experimentation purposes. I'm going to put spoiled meat on this one that we're not really using and see if that does anything.
Yeah, I wish you could aim at it and see if it was spoiled or not.
Well,
because I keep losing track of them. I keep losing track of them.
When the sun's hitting it,
in my
it looks
inventory.
nice and green. So it visibly at least looks different. That's something.
That doesn't help a colorblind person.
Ooh, stick. And another skull. And some rocks. Stuff.
Oh, let's go get our turtle out of the fire.
Good call. Ooh, and remind me when we're at the water to see if I can collect water in that big pot.
Okay. I don't have any meat to give it.
Yeah, me either.
No, I do. I'll go ahead and put one more in the fire.
Oh, there's 2 turtles over here.
I'll get
Oh,
that
that's
when you
cool.
get this one.
If you hit the turtle in the head, it's a 1-hit kill,
Oh, cool.
as opposed to having to like hack away at them,
I'm
which
all
is
about
also
that
good.
One-hit kill.
That makes
life.
me feel better about having to kill these poor turtles.
So I have a
Alright,
turtle
cool.
story. Talking about killing turtles. So as we head to our watering hole, I'll tell the story. So my brother and I and Steven, you know Steven,
I do. He's another
And
friend
my-
of ours,
and my grandfather,
who's also a friend of ours, but also your grandfather.
were had gone fishing. There is nothing in the rabbit trap. I wonder if we need
feel
to
like
bait
that may
it
be.
somehow.
Yeah, I looked. I didn't see any way to do it. I'll Google it later.
Okay. Yep, here's a rabbit right here.
Yeah,
Anyways.
I saw one run directly through it earlier.
Anyways, we were fishing, and something kept, and we were like way back in the woods in like this sort of forgotten, overgrown pond. And actually, you see how this stuff is growing up like right here to the edge of this? Come here.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how the edge of the pond was. Like the water started an inch beyond where like large trees and stuff were growing. So it was really hard to cast and stuff like that. But there was a little dock going out to it.
Mm-hmm.
So we were like fighting our way through the brush out to the dock, and then we'd stand out there and we'd fish. And I don't really like to fish, but my grandfather wanted to take us, and he's about that. So you do it for your grandfather.
Yeah.
I'm not getting the drink option anymore.
I'm getting it over here.
Oh wait, it's a very specific place I had to stand.
Yeah. I can collect water in this pot.
Do you have to be standing at the same place where you drink?
Yeah.
Everything is so much more vibrant when you look at it underwater.
Right?
I wonder what that's all about. Actually, the colors look really muted in my game. Are they for you too?
It's definitely a lot more vibrant when you're underwater. Caleb, I need you to watch my character. Hang on. I got a turtle sled.
So what are you doing?
While holding the turtle shell, you jump and click the mouth button, and I guess you can slide down hills.
I thought I had a turtle shell. Oh, it's way up here.
Metal tin tray.
Are you looking at me?
Yes. Try looking down while you do it. I think I had to do. Hey, I want to see something real quick.
Okay.
Can you take this from this metal tray? Oh, I drank water. Hang on.
I saw a hand option briefly. Now it's not there anymore.
Yeah, it looks like whatever I put in there is gone. Well, the metal tray says share items on it. So I guess that's one way that we can give each other stuff.
I also have a metal tray. I was wondering if it's something you had to have.
I have a stick.
How did you put something in the metal tray?
You put them both in the inventory, or like in that middle area, and then come.
Please, I insist you take this.
Thank you, good sir. I definitely need more
insist.
teeth. Okay, I'm hungry again, so I think we need to head on back for now.
Okay, so I think it's safer
let's
to
try
go
and get
left
some-
of the waterfall
Yeah, I agree. Let's try and get some
because
logs
to the
on
right
our
is
way
where
back.
the what are we calling those? Like the indigenous people? Like
What should
they
we
didn't
call
really
them?
seem like monsters. They were more like just like wild people.
Did you ever see the movie? Oh, what was it called? It was the movie where they were all like down in a cave. Descent. The Descent.
I know of it. I've never seen it.
It's a great movie. It was really like horrifying to me because I'm very claustrophobic. So it was really rough. But there were creatures in that looked almost exactly like these guys.
Just sort of people that are not quite normal.
Yeah, like mole people or cave people.
Okay, well I'm out of the pond finally. I was having trouble scaling. Okay, so I'm fishing with my grandfather Stephen and my brother. Something kept taking, like we would cast, and within 1 minute there would be like all this commotion. You could feel it on the end of your line, and then whatever it is would be gone. But the bait was just instantly gone. Well, finally, one of us caught this giant snapping turtle, and we we surmised that the snapping turtle is what was taking our bait. So it was very unhappy about being like brought up to the dock, but we had to unhook it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So we got this thing unhooked, and it was trying to bite us, and it was probably as big around. I thought you were a lizard, but then the very last second you moved. Okay, I feel like in real life I could run and swing at the same time.
Yeah. But it's like this guy has to like pause, think about it, and then like pull the thing above his head and aim it down.
Yeah.
You want to come grab 2 of these logs? Help me finish my garden, honey?
Yeah. Anyways, so...
Red chop. God, you're so masculine.
Oh, I see my flannel shirt now. I guess if I had really looked before, I could have seen it too. Anyways, we're fishing. We caught this turtle. It was probably bigger than these turtles that we're encountering down here on the beach are.
Just ginormous.
Yeah. Okay, so I accidentally dropped these logs in the water. How do I get them out?
I think you
Push,
could get out of
push,
the water
push.
and pick them back up.
Well, no, that's the thing. They were in water that is so deep I couldn't hold them.
Oh, I see.
Okay, there's you some logs. I'll kill
Thanks,
this turtle while I tell the
honey.
story. So, this turtle is very mad. It's hissing. It's trying to bite it all. So we're trying to unhook it and free it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, we unhooked it, and we scooted it off the dock back into the water. Well, this thing like came up, purposefully like crawled out of the water, and like started hooked around and got on the where you get on the dock and started walking down the dock towards us, like hissing, mouth agape, and like tried to bite our feet and stuff.
Wow.
So we
Why?
pushed it off into the water. I don't know. We pushed it off into the water, and here it comes again. And this thing just kept doing it. So finally, we were all like, "Well, screw
I'm
this."
losing
this
all your
turtle.
voice.
Finally, we were like, "Well, screw this. Let's just leave this dock. It's obviously being like territorial or something." So we all walked off the dock through the brush back up onto like the beach basically, and that thing followed us and was hissing and trying to bite us. This went on for like half an hour of this thing trying to constantly like chase us around and bite us, and So finally, we got a firecracker, like an M80, out of the car, and like lit it and held it out until this thing clamped down on it, and the firecracker like went off in its mouth. And turtle heads are basically
down on it and what?
Yeah, until it clamped down, it went off in the turtle's mouth. And turtle like skulls and beaks are basically like solid bone, so it didn't really do anything to the turtle. But we thought it would like scare it away. No,
Right.
So for the next half an hour, this thing followed us around, trying to bite us and like bite our feet, bite our ankles. And this was a big turtle. Like I said, it is bigger than these turtles here. You know what I mean? Like it was probably, I know you can't see, but it was probably like that wide, about that big around. I'm holding my hands up to my camera, Mitchell. Probably
Gotcha.
a foot and a half, maybe 18 inches, maybe even like 20 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Big snapping turtle. So finally, my grandfather is old people, especially old people in the South, don't care anything for animals. You know what I mean? He doesn't, have any care of I remember one time him breaking a rabbit's neck in front of my very eyes, and I didn't know he was about to do it, and it really scared me and upset me. And because he was like, we're eating rabbit tonight. You know what I mean? That's just how he, grew
It's
up,
a different
and that's
age.
how people. Yeah. So he was like, I'm gonna kill this turtle, and he would have killed it within minutes if it was him. But we're all like, well, no, let's leave the dock, or let's push it back in the water, or let's put this firecracker in its mouth, that'll scare it away.
Yeah.
We don't want to kill it. So finally, he got a rope and he lowered it down and got it around this thing's neck, and he pulled the thing's neck out, and he got a hammer out of it because we were with my grandfather, so we were in his vehicle, and I remember he stretched its neck out and then broke its neck off, basically cut its head off with the claws of a hammer.
Aww.
And kicked it off in the water and was like, that'll cure it,
So mean.
My grandfather is basically like John Wayne and Clint Eastwood.
John Wayne what?
And Clint Eastwood. Those two actors have always reminded me of my grandfather. At least characters they portray. But either way, I do distinctly remember that when he put his foot on its back to get leverage for clawing with the hammer, it farted really loud. So turtles fart, and it smelled like you would imagine. There was definitely an accompanying smell to this obviously loud fart sound. You heard turtles what?
I've heard turtles can fart through their neck. Something about their shell makes it a way that they can kind of fart almost through anywhere on their body.
Interesting. So I feel like
our meat has dried out.
Well, what does it say?
It says dried meat, but my spoiled meat is still spoilt, but it is dried.
Cool. Well, I have some turtle meat on me, so let me
hang it up. And there's one of your old turtle meats.
So is this really dark colored one, the bad one?
No, these are all good. That's just what it looks like once it's dried. One's dried, one's not. So that's neat.
Yep, dried meat.
So I just imagine that meat lasts longer.
Right, because it's dried. That's kind of why I wanted to experiment with that.
My question is what are we supposed to do with this garden?
I don't know. Maybe we find seeds or something. Okay, so I need water again. I'm going to travel inland, and as I come back, I'm going to get as many logs as I can.
I've got that water. Let's test this on the fire.
Okay. Because I feel like now that we have a sustainable hunger source right here, we can keep killing these turtles and drying them. If we can achieve a similar amount of success with water, there are crazy people running our way, Mitchell.
I don't see them. Where are they?
The direction I am facing.
Oh, I see them up there in the distance. Yeah.
So that is boiling. Just drink it right out of the... I like how the fire is coming through the bottom of the pot.
How the fire is inside the pot. I guess go ahead and drink it.
That did not make me Rawr!
Yeah.
Oh, but getting in the...
Get in the water.
Well, that's the amount of damage I would have taken from drinking unboiled water. So,
yeah.
Is it really worth it? Where's the pot?
I picked it back up.
Okay. So, what can we do to like transport water around? I feel like if we don't figure that out by the end of like this little installment, that's something we should probably Google independently, come back more knowledgeable in the future. But I feel like I want to come up here and I want to get sticks and I want to build a log sled and I want to start transporting some logs down to our area. I feel like that's something I want to do.
I want this freaking rabbit trap to work. That's dumb.
If you want to start like a log sled, like where you go into the book and point it, basically, I'm about to be maxed out on sticks, and I'll come dump all the sticks into it.
Okay. I just gotta figure out where it at. I found a log sled.
Because if I'm not mistaken, it seems to me that is like what?
One of those guys just appeared in front of me and then completely.
You broke out at the end, completely disappeared, I'm assuming?
Yeah. God, we gotta figure out why Discord's cutting off our audio.
That's just something Discord does. It's done it ever since I've used it.
We need to figure out a way around it.
Log sled. Well, that's just the name of the game, so... Ooh! Yes, you drive it. You see this, Mitchell?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so let's load it up with logs.
Oh, hang on. It says I can put all kinds of different stuff on there. I can put rocks or sticks. Interesting.
Okay, well, let's load it up with big logs, because they have a barrier to entry. You know what I mean? They're so...
Yeah, they're the most annoying to come up here and get and carry.
I wish I could look around with my head while I'm chopping the tree.
I'm watching you back, brother.
Why don't you get your own tree?
Then who will protect you, lover?
You gonna fall, tree? Now, does it automatically become 4 logs?
Yep. I'll grab the other ones.
Okay, and there's a little flag for the log sled, too. That's interesting.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Okay.
Oh, crap. Okay, C puts them down. I picked one up accidentally. It looks like we can hold at least 6, maybe more.
How are you hunger and thirst-wise?
75, 80% on both.
Okay, that's good. So we're good to where after this batch of logs right here, because it's getting to be nighttime, we can go down, save, sleep, and then start fresh tomorrow, coming up here to get more logs?
Yep.
I say we build a cabin. I saw that as an option. I imagine it just requires logs. All right, which way is it going?
I don't think it's... Yeah, it wasn't quite done yet.
Oh, okay.
It needed one more hit. There it goes, there it goes, there it goes! Pick up the tree. Oh, I can't see the 4th one. Oh, I can't see anything.
Are there different heights of trees?
Like
maybe that one's a 3-log tree? Okay, I'm going to push this down to the beach. I don't know how many it'll actually hold, but for the moment, we're just going to take this.
It'll hold at least 7.
Girl, I'm going to collect a whole bunch of them circuit boards and make me a chainsaw.
Ooh, girl. I'm going to make an arcade machine. We just need to make some glass for the screen.
Now, I feel like our log cabin should maybe be... Now, can these things like... Can these things get into our log cabin?
I don't know. Maybe not.
How do I get out of this? Okay. Let's save and sleep.
Saved.
Okay, 132, 110.
Sleep. Ah, there we go. I say, excuse me. I say we go the route of a houseboat, son.
Well, what'll stop that from just being carried off to sea?
An anchor?
Why don't we start with the cabin here, and then maybe we can move inland for a houseboat into that like tranquil little pond. What say ye?
I don't know if we should put it in the pond, because I presume you can travel in the houseboat.
Oh, I got you.
So we should put it here in the open waters.
Okay. Well, you want to... Nature guide, crafting, stats. So all of that to the right, none of that is constructible. It'll probably take me a few times to remember that. Storage, food, shelters. Was it here? No.
But we should build a log holder. That way they don't have to live on the sled the whole time.
Okay. Where is
Maybe?
Where's that houseboat?
I don't know. I remember seeing it. So unless they took it out.
No, they would have taken it out. We haven't had an update. We've just been playing this for like 2 hours. Oh, you're
Yeah, but I
saying
didn't see it. Yeah.
You didn't see it today.
No.
Let me look.
We
real
can make a
thoroughly.
birdhouse.
Food. Why don't you get started making the log holder? I'm one by one searching through to see if there's a houseboat. If not, then I'm going to start a cabin.
You go ahead and start the cabin. We can build them both. If we find the other one.
I would rather start with a houseboat based on what you were saying. Treehouse, alpine treehouse.
Here it is.
Where?
Under boats. It's the first tab on the right page.
Oh, I thought none of that was constructible. Okay. 40 logs? That's not bad. Now, wait, what's that last item?
Looks like rope.
We don't have rope yet.
Mm-mm. Oh, we can build like an SOS sign.
Won't that, like, end the game? Because
I don't know.
we just need logs for the cabin, so let's start with that. Now, where do we want this cabin? I kind of feel like maybe between where we are, which is kind of like our doing stuff area at the beach, and our tree line, which is kind of like our resources area, maybe up on the crest of this hill. How do you feel about right here? Oh, there's people over here. There's people over here.
I approve of this spot, though.
Like up here on the hill?
Yeah.
Because this hill looks down on two separate beaches. You know what I mean? Like side A and side B.
Yeah.
Those people appear to have ran off. Yeah, they ran off. They're probably going to get more. I don't know if that's a game mechanic, but... All right, I can't really tell by looking, but it looks like... It looks like the front door would basically face... Yeah, I want it to kind of face outward like that. So I'm going to drop it. And I need... Where's the log sled?
Down here. I gotta make some food. Oh, and I need some drink.
Why don't I exclusively focus on trying to get these logs going, and I'll start chopping out some trees, and I'll let you bring me some food and water, because that's immersive. I can see that happening in real life. Like, here's your
Yep. Like, I'm hungry. I'm gonna make some food and water. You do the thing with the hoopla.
Thanks for the info, Shep. Shep in chat says that boats don't really move unless you move them. I'm pretty sure unless that's changed in a recent update.
Ah, so getting a houseboat won't let us, like, traverse.
That's what it sounds like.
Gotcha. Good to know, good to know. Have at thee, turtle. God, I feel bad about the turtle genocide we're doing over here.
Even after the story I told you about that asshole turtle?
Yeah.
Think of them
'Cause
as
I
all of
wouldn't
that. Don't think of them as sweet like sea turtles. Think of them as that evil snapping turtle that tried to attack me and my family, Mitchell. My family.
Okay. I will.
Okay, so I'm getting down here pretty close to where those people ran back in the woods. So if I come running at you, be ready for helping me.
I'll do it.
Shep says you can move the boat, Mitchell, but Yep,
They
I'm
don't,
under
like,
attack,
move
Mitchell. You
on
want to
their
come
own.
up here? Yeah.
I'm coming,
I'm
running back towards the beach.
Well, I'm kind of holding my ground. You don't show weakness to these people. They need to respect us as warriors.
Neighbors. Oh, there's one behind you. Look out, look out, look out. Come here, jerk. He's got a cudgel.
Oh, a sneak attack.
Clever girl. Dude, this guy has a necklace made out of CD-ROMs.
Really?
Yep. God, he would not die.
Oh, he is
Ooh,
way
I got it.
faster than I am. Just so you know, Mitchell, I like severely failed that encounter.
I found this guy. I got his cudgel.
That's cool.
What happens if I hit him with the axe a bunch?
Did you ever bring me food? Because I'm on like I can't. My stomach is pulsating like red, and I can't see anything in my stomach anymore.
Oh no, it wouldn't let me bring you anything.
It wouldn't let you
Remember,
like
Chris?
put a piece of that meat in your inventory and then put it in the pan.
No, because remember when you pick it up, it cooked after cooking it. You just eat it.
No, that's the drying rack. You can put it in your inventory from the drying rack.
Yeah, but you can't eat the dried meat. You still have to cook it.
Oh, I basically have like no stamina now that I'm hungry. That's interesting.
It is interesting. I put a bunch of turtle meat on the drying rack.
So you can't just eat dried meat.
It wouldn't let me. Here we go. I put a head on there that I found. Oh, well, you can equip it.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
well,
I just wanted you to put a piece like in a pan and bring it to me.
Yeah, but
And
the
then-
other stuff you can eat, you don't equip. You just eat it from the menu. So that's why it didn't make sense to me.
Let me highlight another piece of this jerky, girl. Yeah, the dried meat you can just eat, which is why I was saying we could like stockpile it basically down here.
How do you eat it?
Go into your inventory and right click.
Aha! I swear it didn't let me do that earlier. I tried.
You can't with the raw meat.
Yeah, I know. I tried with the dried meat. It wouldn't let me. Must have been some kind of bug.
Yeah, if I'd have looked
Well,
over at the chat window just a couple of seconds earlier, Shep was trying to be gracious to tell us that about the dried meat.
Well, thank you, sir.
Let me see. How is that holding on? That's crazy.
So, we need a buttload of logs.
I need water. You want to go on a water run? I'll keep doing this log stuff.
Show?
Because I'm actively cutting logs right now. I wonder if there's a better way to cut or a better axe than like this starting one. I bet there is. Okay, this tree actually had 5 logs in it, Mitchell. So it does seem to depend on the tree, unless we're
Okay.
just miscounting every time.
As far as I know, they always give out 4. So, I mean,
Well,
it makes sense. The taller ones would give you 5, and shorter ones would give you like 3 or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Be careful at the water.
I see a bunch of ducks.
Vicious
Oh, and
rabus
some
ducks.
Fish. I don't know. I hope they're sweet ducks. I hope they're like the mighty ducks. All right, let me get you some water in a pan here. All right. What was
What
that?
direction? What?
Did you hear like a ka-ching noise on your end?
No.
Oh, I don't know what happened.
Maybe an arrow landed near you and you were under siege.
Well, then it's good I'm running away.
Well,
Help!
I feel dumb because I cannot locate the tree I just fell. Oh, there. Yeah, this one also has 5. And I can pick up 3 oh, I put the other one back. Never mind. I'm not that ripped.
Baby, there is no what it's all about.
There is no way there's that much whey protein on this island for me to be this swole.
I'll never forget the first time that I played this game and I saw him like hoist 2 giant things over his shoulder. I was like, are you this? Come on.
They seem to fall away from you, so I'm going to try like standing just in the tree line and facing the beach to see if they fall. Like, okay, I need to rest. My dude's tired.
Mine is too. I brought you some water back, but once I put it on the fire, you'll have to come drink it. I can't, like, pick it back up and bring it to you, you know?
I hear you. Well, let me get this log fell, and I'm not actually seeing the, like, what's happening as a result of being thirsty.
Maybe it just hasn't got low enough yet.
No, it's been completely empty for minutes now.
Maybe you're just really uncomfortable with, like, dry mouth and, oh, hey, the trap finally went off.
Is there something in it?
Yep, a rabbit.
Dope. Also,
I got a little bunny.
Also, the log sled is full. So if you want to... No, go in.
Ooh, and it's raining. So we're probably going to actually get some water.
All right, well, I'm coming back with a whole bunch of logs. I'm not coming all the way back to the base because the cabin's on the hill.
Right. I'm going to see if I can put my bunny in my little bunny cage. And maybe I can find him a bunny girlfriend.
Oh, is he alive?
Yep. We have a bunny now. His name is Terrence.
I look forward to meeting Terrence.
He's just a dumb bunny. I'm going to see if I can build another friggin' water collector while they're here, while it's raining.
It's not a bad idea. It's kind of like a dead turtle wasteland down there on the beach. There's shells everywhere.
A dead turtle what?
Wasteland. There's shells everywhere.
I know. It makes me feel like a bad person. No, wait, because it's the evil turtle that was an enemy of your family.
Yes, that's the one. Now, I don't... Oh, wait, I did have the option to drink. Okay, I am no longer thirsty, and my hunger's pretty good, so I'm going to go continue to chop logs, Mitchell. And I tell you what, since we're both recording, you want to stop recording and then immediately start recording another one with no break?
Yep, that sounds good.
Okay, bye everybody watching this later.
We'll see you later. Bye.